Well, I got a call from the elder help people down there in Coeur d'Alene. There's a lady down there that's got no air conditioner. It's getting kind of hot. The interesting thing, I spoke to her. She replaced her thermostat last fall with some smart thermostat that communicates through Wi-Fi and all this stuff. I have absolutely no experience with this at all, so I got to do a little research, because she said she replaced it in the fall and the heat worked fine all winter, and now she's having problems with the AC. I'm assuming she hooked a wire up wrong or something simple. It would be a coincidence that the AC went out first time she needed it after replacing the thermostat. But so I'm going to go take a look at that tomorrow, see if I can get it going for her. Gotta be here. Please be here. Hey, hi. Are you Lisa?
Yes, hang on. Just like,
I'm John.
Hi, John. I'm gonna
Nice
let you
to meet
in,
you.
but I just want
I
you
want
to
to meet
be
him.
prepared.
You say you have 3?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
So the puppy is brown, and he has no personal space. He doesn't
Meaning he's going to jump on me.
Yes.
Oh, I have no problem with a
Okay.
puppy jumping on me.
Ready?
Yeah. Hello, are they girls?
Nope.
Hey boys. Hello,
Get
come on.
in,
Oh,
Schreiber
come on,
dudes.
come on.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't
Wh-
yelling at you. I was
Which
like,
one's the
him.
puppy?
Him.
Oh, you have no
Jameson.
personal space. How are you, buddy?
Stay
How are
down.
you? Boy, you are happy. Yeah, you're a puppy. Man, oh man, you're gonna hurt somebody. You're gonna
And
hurt
this
that
is
one.
Goosey.
Goosey.
So Jameson.
Jameson.
Goosey, and Wookie, because he looks like an Ewok.
Wookie, what I want you to do is turn your thermostat to
I'll show you.
cool and turn it down to 60. So it's going to try,
That's
it's all
where it's at.
upstairs. Okay.
Yeah. I moved it because it was downstairs, and then it was so freaking hot upstairs and freezing downstairs. Now it's more moderate.
I
here.
gotcha.
So here's our thermostat.
Okay, so you know how to do it. So you're telling it
Yeah,
60?
just go ahead and touch it, and
Just touch that?
yep.
Oh, okay.
And see
So
the mode you can change.
to
the
put it to
modes.
cool, 60. Now do you have to say go, or is
No,
it going to go?
It's there. It's just not working.
Okay, come on. Yeah.
So see, the fan is running, but
Okay.
clearly I don't think the compressor has ever turned on.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, figures that it would be in the corner. I was hoping that the access panel was going to be right there.
Oh.
That's okay. No, I can get to it.
It's time to purge. I have too much shit.
Nice toolbox.
I know, it'd be nice to get to it. And so furnace
Wow,
is on the
hey.
right, about in the middle.
Well, your furnace should have a separate breaker, because your furnace runs on 120. That's 240. So you should have a separate breaker, unless
It's, yeah, it was never specified. There is one on the very top right that isn't listed.
well, we can find out if that's it. Let's see, range. There's your dryer. There's your furnace. Spare, smoking, entry, master. I got a feeling. Let's see, garage, family.
If that's it, I need to mark that.
Yeah, that's it. These are pretty basic. It's not complicated. So what happens is when the thermostat calls for cool air, this fan comes on, and then the compressor down there comes on. Compressor pumps Freon. Well, they don't call it Freon anymore. They call it refrigerant through the lines and over to her furnace, which is in the attic. It blows. The blower comes on. Now I haven't checked the blower, but I'm assuming it's working. What I'm doing is I'm really going straight for. There's a capacitor in here that has to work for the compressor to kick on. If that's no good, the compressor won't come on. I'm hoping that's it. If it's the compressor, I think those are really expensive. And so, go. Okay. So there it is. as you can see, there's nothing to this at all. So you get 240 coming in. I'm gonna meter all this stuff, but I'm pretty sure. So 240 comes in, and then when it's time to cool, 24 volts comes from the thermostat and energizes a coil, which becomes magnetized, which pulls that switch closed, sends the 240 up to here. It goes through this capacitor, and it runs this motor for the fan and the compressor motor. They're both run by this. There's see the 3 terminals. One's common, one's for the fan, and one's for the compressor. So I can test this capacitor. I mean, that's my first thing I'm going to try. Is I'm going to test the capacitor. So I got power off. I got double power off. I'm going to meter it and make sure power's off. Let's see. Where are we here? Volts. That's DC. Where's my AC? There's a 200. Uh-oh. So what I got to do here is I got to go from one leg here to ground, because 240 is more than this meter could calculate. So, okay. So first step I'm going to do is I'm going to short this out in case it's holding a charge. I hate this. You know, I hate doing that because I just hate getting shocked. I've been shocked a couple of times. Okay, that's done. Here's something nice. They've got color. See that? Blue wire, brown wire, yellow wire. That's nice. You can't mess this up. So, okay. Now, they're marked. It says Herm, which is the compressor. See, the yellow one is, that says fan. The brown, which means the yellow one is common. So, I got to go get my other meter because it measures capacitance. Okay, so this meter actually has a, there, that measures capacitance. If you look on the capacitor, it says 40/5, it's called microfarads. So the 40 is the portion of this capacitor that runs the compressor, and the 5 is for this guy, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So the way you check it is you go from common, which is the yellow, to brown, which is the fan. Let me get on there, and you watch, and you watch the meter. 4.895, which is just under 5. There's a percentage. It's got to be within 6%, it says on there. So it is. And the fan was working, so you knew that was good. Now this is the this is what runs the compressor. This guy right here. And it says it's supposed to be 40. And as you can see, there ain't nothing there. So I think that's her problem. 0.16, I mean, there's nothing there. And so what I'm going to do, right now, that logically is her problem. I'm going to pull that capacitor, find a place around here that sells them, and get one for her. So there's a place, actually there's 2 places. One says parts for appliances, and right across the street there's a place that deals with stuff like pumps for wells, and those pumps for wells have capacitors in the circuit. So, and they're right across the street from each other in Coeur d'Alene. So I'm going to drive over to Coeur d'Alene, and I'm going to see if I can get one there. Okay, well they had the same ratings, not the same one. See how fat it is? So what I got to do now is there's a hole right here, and I've got to redo this bracket. Well, that should work. I slid this one was like in the middle. I slid this all the way down. See, there's a lip, and I made sure the lip, I tightened it. I used a longer screw. I tightened this so that the lip is on there. It should hold. I got it all hooked up. So let's see. We're gonna put this in. Make sure I put it in right side up. Okay, that's in. I'm going to make sure she's still got the thermostat set, and then we're going to turn on the breaker and see what happens. Okay, so it's cool. We got AC. It's definitely gotten cool in here. Yep. So that was her problem, was that capacitor, and you got to stay. So I'm gonna button it all up, and then she has a furnace up in the attic, and they were gonna charge her. They were gonna come and they call it like a routine maintenance. You know, I'm gonna go up there and, you know, see if she needs a filter, just kind of routine maintenance stuff since I'm here. Okay, so here's what I tell everybody. I don't do this for money, and I don't need the money. It's not like whatever you give me is going to pay to keep a roof over my head. But what I do is I take whatever you give me, I use it on the next person. So like the person before you gave me a couple of bucks, I spent it on the capacitor. That's how I work. So you don't have to give me any money at all. If times are that tough, seriously, don't give me $1. But if you have something that you want to help the next guy, you know what I mean? That's all it is. You're just helping the next guy or girl.
And yeah, right.
So it's all completely up to you.
I did have, oh, my coat pocket. That's where it was. I was like, I do have a little bit of money. Everything else would have had to go on credit card anyway.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. just yeah, see, that's perfect. This is what I get most of the time. Sometimes I literally get people that say I don't have $1, and that's okay. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
To save people, money who don't have the money to do it. So
I am so grateful for your time and effort and everything.
This is what I do. I enjoy it. So if you honestly, if this goes out again, don't be quick to call somebody, because we fixed it. We just don't know if something else caused that to break.
Right,
and
maybe it will do it again.
And if it does, I'll figure out what caused it to break, and then we'll take the next step. This is not rocket science. There is very little involved in it. It seems like a lot of, well, you've come from that world, kind of, right? So you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay.
I am so grateful. Like I literally got down on my hands and knees, and I thank God for you. Because
that's nice.
It really.
That's nice to hear. Makes me feel good.
Well,
I like doing it for everybody, but when people really appreciate it, it makes me feel even better. So, okay, we're done with this one. The only question, I always have like a negative, not negative, but I always think ahead, like if this capacitor burns out in the next 30 days, then maybe I got a bad compressor motor, that it wasn't just the capacitor that went bad. But I told her, if it happens again, to call me before she calls the HVAC guys, because like I say, that's not rocket science. Pretty much the only thing that could cause a new capacitor to fail would be that motor, that compressor motor, I would think. So anyway, we're done with this one. Let's see, what have I got going? I've got a let's see, I can't remember. But that's the end of this one, so I'll see you at the next one.